here. 1.3.0 updates. One small bug that my boyfriend noticed, I think they'll admit to it too, that they don't put much effort when it comes to like my very first video on this channel. So much fun. I don't know, I was just so touched, you know? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, so let's see what sort of Pokemon we found last night in Siren Beach before we go to the tundra. Am I prepared? No, but I am curious to see what it's going to be like. So I got very good sleep during Sunday, and I also had a lot of fun during the weekend, so I can't wait to tell you guys about it. But first, let's just quickly go through this. So we didn't break any records, but that's okay. And during my time away, I did not find any shinies either. And I think I'm 2 sleep styles away from unlocking Lapis Lakeside. But after, I think I have one more, right? Yeah. So with this one now, I have one more. So the Atop Belly Sleep Clefairy. And that completes our sleep styles for Clefairy. Now there's nothing that I want to catch, and I'm actually very low on Poke Biscuits, so I can't wait until the month resets. And I'll be able to buy 30 cookies again. Oh my god, I think Cleffa has to be one of the cutest baby Pokemons. Oh, also, yesterday I found a Kazakhstan cat. I need to look up that Pokemon to see how to pronounce its name, but I found one. And I was able to should I do Heracross or Bellsprout? Let's do Heracross. Anyways, I was able to critical capture, and I think that's the first or maybe second time now that I've been able to do that. But initially I just wanted to throw a Poke Biscuit at it just to slowly chip the bars up. And I was able to catch it just in one cookie. And no, it wasn't shiny. I thought it was shiny, so I had to take a double look. But yeah, and we ranked up, which is very nice. And there's some upcoming maintenance notes. So I think they're switching the cap from 50 to 55, which is kind of a bummer because I was excited to hit 50 in order to convert all of that extra points into dream shards. But you know what? We just have another goal that is attainable for us to achieve. And life is all about setting attainable goals for yourself. So we picked up our gift. Now let's say goodbye and choose our next campsite. So 2 more weeks in this place and I'll be able to hit the cap. But I am very curious to check out new areas. So Taupe Hollow is now less intimidating since I've been able to level up my Pokemon and dip my toes in the area for a bit. So the tundra, it's going to be very tough for the first week, as expected, but it'll get better over time. So we got a B. I'm pretty sure it's because of that one night where my game crashed, so I had like very bad inconsistent sleep recorded. And let's go here. Salads. That's not good. Alright, so first let's pick up everything. So it's ice type, normal type, and dark type berries. Okay, let's feed it first. Actually, salad was what I had last week, and that was not all that bad. I am running short on mushrooms though, so there's that. And I need more ghastly candy in order to level up my ghastly, because I want to run 2 in my team. But I don't know, off recording, I'll try to see what I can do about my team. I only have like 1 Pokemon right now that has its favorite berries, so let's try to aim for 2. And let's look at the maintenance and version 1.3.0 updates. So very exciting stuff. So this maintenance period will start on the 28th and end on the 29th. Very interesting. So it's going to start a day after the Pokémon Presents. So some new features. They are adding a new product called the Trial Bundle. We'll take a look at that later. And addition of a subsection on the stats page viewable from Edit Team screen to display the effects of helper Pokemon's sub-skills. That is a very good quality of life. So this makes it possible to view each team member's helping frequency with the effects of helping bonus applied. That is going to be amazing to see. So I can't wait to see how the UI is going to look with the implementation of this, since the Edit Team screen is pretty packed already. Unless they mean like, oh, never mind. I think I know what they're talking about. That screen where it lists like the ingredients that your team members are gathering as well. Okay, so the next thing, when a player uses a helper whistle, the effects will be calculated based on the frequency listed under helping stats on the stats page, viewable from the Edit Team screen. This applies the effects of the sub when a helper whistle is used. Note, the effects of event bonuses or items such as good camp day tickets are not applied when a helper whistle is used. And then addition of a new parameter to search Pokemon by sub-skills. Very neat. I had wished that they had this before, so I'm very happy that they're doing this, especially when you're wanting to search for Pokemon with the sub-skill berry finding. Sorry, that was my boyfriend sneezing. I don't know if you guys heard that. Bless you. And addition of a new relaxing sound, game sync. Ooh. Okay, sleep tracking. This is going to be very great, especially for those who check their phones throughout the night when you're sleeping. Changes to the end sleep session button, so a session stops with a slide rather than a tap. So this makes it more difficult to end a sleep session by accident by tapping the button. Very great. And then some game content changes that they're making. Research rank, helper Pokemon max levels, and other items unlocked. Other limits unlocked. So research rank 50 to 55. Pokemon levels are also going to be bumped to 55. And then max level of certain main skills will be bumped to 6. And when I saw this, I was like, holy shit, is this going to be for 2 of my favorite main skills, aka Ingredient Finder S and Energy for Everyone? But no, Dream Shard Magnet S is getting a bump up for the levels. But the other main skills are scheduled to gradually unlock in later updates, as noted in the fine print. And then recipe levels are going to go up to 55 as well. And then max expanded capacity of bags item pockets are going to go up to 700. Very, very nice, especially for those who frequently run out of space in their ingredient bag. And then under the other, details added to explanatory text for certain items such as helper whistle and good camp ticket. And then other small bug fixes. So one small bug that my boyfriend noticed was totally by accident, and it's more of a UI bug, but he was cooking for his Snorlax, and he was going from Master 4 to Master 5, right? So you see the animation, it goes Master 5, but then there's this very small window of time where he was able to press on his Vaporeon, who triggered a skill Magnet S. And because of that trigger, he saw 2 animations of his rank up. So it went to Master 5, and then it went to Master 6. So I took a look at it, and I asked him to show me the points just to see like what was really happening. So here on the top left, it would show Master 6. But then when you go to the numbers required for Master 6, you'll see that he was a lot lower than what was required. So it was a weird UI bug. And then once he closed the app and opened it again, it was gone. So yeah, that was weird. Not sure if any of you guys also noticed that. But I wonder if they're aware of that. And if not, maybe we should put in a ticket. So we are now going through the community research list. Also, how funny that they're increasing like levels, limits and stuff, but they're not increasing the friends list. I feel like that's a missed opportunity, but maybe if we put in requests enough, they'll heed to our calls. And I've noticed in the Discord, some of you mentioned that you've never seen an Onyx or Steelix yet. But there you go, there's the Steelix. I think this is my first time seeing a Steelix too, through someone else. But I've definitely encountered an Onyx the last time I was at Taupe Hollow. Now speaking about my big week. So Thursday. Damn, what did we do Thursday? Oh, how cute. A Dragonite Sleep Ditto. Alright, so Thursday was our friend's PhD residency celebration. So that was a lot of fun. And then Friday we were invited to, oh, there you go. Speaking of Onyx, we were invited to a friend's place to have dinner, but I did not go. I was just socially tired, and Saturday was also my early birthday celebration. So Friday, took it easy, had dinner by myself. My boyfriend came home late, but I was not asleep yet. I was pretending to be asleep though. We play games like that sometimes. And I think he knew I wasn't really asleep, so he gave me a kiss on the lips. And that made me laugh. So then we both ended up laughing. And then we both went to sleep. But Saturday was a lot of fun because my best friend is going to vacation next week on Friday, which means she won't be here for my actual birthday date. And I'm hitting a milestone. So at first we were like, oh, we're so sad that we can't celebrate together. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, I could just celebrate early so that you could be here. So yeah, we celebrated last night. And it was so much fun. I had a blast. I love it when my friends are also dressing up, especially the guys, because on a daily basis, the guys don't really like, I'm not saying this in a mean way. It's just, I think they'll admit to it too, that they don't put much effort when it comes to like what their outfit coordination is going to look like, which is fair. It's not something that everyone really cares about compared to other things in life, right? So it was fun to just see people come up, show up to the event and dress up. And it was so nice, especially seeing the guys dress up, because I don't get the occasion to really see them dress up often unless it's like a wedding or an engagement party. So seeing them all spruced up was so fun. And also just having the opportunity to hang out with everyone in a very nice restaurant is super fun as well. Like sharing the memory, because how often do we get to go to these restaurants together to begin with, or have a reason to go to these things? So I loved that. We ate good food. Some of us drank, so I had like one drink there and a shot, so I didn't go like overboard or anything. And then we finished the night at our condo, and my best friends brought me 2 birthday cakes, and I was like, holy cow, this is a lot of cake, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it. But they also got us mochi donuts, which was really nice as well. And then my best friends got me a gift together, which was so sweet. And then my other friends also got me a gift, and it's my first time having them. I don't know what they're called, like pop sockets? Probably not pop sockets. Pop something. Funko Pops, maybe that's what it's called. One is Bulbasaur and one is Ponyta. And I asked them like, oh, what made you guys decide these two? And it was more like, oh, it's a Ditto Glaceon. I think they just picked up like what they thought I would like. But I thought it was really cute because those 2 Pokemon that they picked up are pretty meaningful to me as well. Like Bulbasaur, I love Bulbasaur. I love flowers and all that stuff. My boyfriend's sister, she got us like these keychains from an event. So my boyfriend has the Pikachu one, I have the Bulbasaur one. So Bulbasaur has a soft spot in my heart. So they got me a Bulbasaur Funko Pop figurine and a Ponyta. And I wanted to ask them like, why the Ponyta in particular? Because I was just curious. But the Ponyta was meaningful to me because actually, if you look at my very first video on this channel, it was how to throw Pokeballs for Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. And the Pokemon that I was using for the example was a Ponyta. So whether or not it was them doing it on purpose or just a funny coincidence, I found that to be very touching. And there's one quote about coincidences that I really like, and it goes, actually give me a second while I find it. Alright, so I know the view is kind of funny because we were on the game and now we're in my camera roll, so I'll insert a proper view of the quote. But the quote goes, coincidences are important because you're the only person in the whole universe that has the context that gives it meaning. And I find that so beautiful. So yeah, it just made me think of that. Now back to the game. So yeah, that was my birthday celebration. It was a lot of fun, and let me show you guys what my best friends got me. And I was so touched. So I like to wear really, really dainty, thin jewelry. I'm a pretty petite person. I stand at 5'2", but in terms of like finding clothes as well, it's pretty tough for me to find things that fit. And yeah, I was born very small and very thin actually. So jewelry wise, I love very thin jewelry. I just find it suits me better. And these are what my boyfriend got me. And I do like to mix metals because I feel like it suits my skin tone. And then my best friends, whom I've known for like 10 plus years, got me this one for my birthday. And the gems are aquamarine. It's kind of hard to tell because they are small, but I love it. And like the thought behind it is so cute. They know I'm a jewelry girl, but the fact that they know my taste so well as well, and like getting it aquamarine, to me is just like, I don't know, I was just so touched, Also because in terms of jewelry, I just find it so sweet when your like best girlfriends pick out a piece for you. And jewelry to me holds so much meaning, especially because growing up my mom would be the one buying me jewelry, right? So this is like my first piece from my best friends, and it's so meaningful, and I'm always going to remember this milestone of a birthday of mine whenever I look at this and think of them and cherish them even more. So that is that. And it feels kind of like cheating to talk about my birthday or celebrate it early because it's like 2 weeks away. But we had to do what we had to do. Now my best friend, her fiance's brother, shares the same birthday as me. So they celebrated yesterday. So Saturday was mine and then Sunday was his. So yeah, I have a birthday twin. Alright, now let me show you guys the Pokemon that I caught. The Kangaskhan. So this is she. Double potatoes. And it's a jolly nature. Which is actually the same nature of the very first Ditto that I caught. And it's the Ditto that I'm using now, so maybe it wouldn't hurt to use it. Especially because it has ingredient finder S there. And then the skill trigger M and S, which is very great. So you know what? I'm going to start and I'll probably use it in the future. But we'll see. There's better potato farmers out there. So that's kind of the only new Pokemon that I found. Now, let's check out of curiosity if I do have enough candies. Oh, there it is. To max out my Umbreon. Whoops. Because it's going to be at level 50. So if I use all the candies, I only get to 26. So I'm just one level up from halfway to 50. And then if I don't even think with the candies it'll be enough. You know what was a missed opportunity? Putting it on my team for the Good Sleep Day event. So that's kind of on me. Whoops. But let's edit my team. Let's swap out Doug Trio for Orion. And we'll see how that goes for now. Because my Ditto gives me a good amount of leeks. And I don't make this leek salad as much as the other salads. Venusaur gathers more tomatoes for me as well. So, and it has ingredient magnet, which I like. What I liked about Ditto though is that it caught me 2 ingredients that I really needed. Compared to Venusaur, who I only need the tomatoes and not the honey. But with the skill, I get the chance of getting other ingredients. But yeah, like I said, we will see. And I do need my Larvitar there because I need the ginger for 2 of the dishes. Now speaking of dishes, did you guys notice, I know a lot of you guys know this by now, but if you look on the ingredients, you get to see like what you can make, right? Now, I don't know, it didn't really occur to me until a couple days or like weeks ago, and then I just forgot to show it on video. I don't know why I keep saying stream, but you tap it and you see how many ingredients you're missing. So for the longest time, I just thought it was like an overview, but I didn't think to tap it until recently. And now I don't have to go all the way to my bag. So a little late in finding that out, but better late than never, right? So let's open up 2 packs now. It's showing to be quite a chatty video, but yeah, I had a lot to catch up you guys on. So we're opening these 2. Now Saturday, that was pretty much a whole day of celebrations, and Sunday, well actually Saturday, I woke up to a flower delivery from my boyfriend, who is so sweet. So I was very happy. And also I realized I'm allergic to tulips. It's confirmed. Now once the tulips were out of the house, all of my allergies and everything were gone. So kind of sad because it was the first time I received tulips and I love the way they bend and move, but can't have them. Right here is the first one up for grabs. And now, oh no, one of the corners has whiting and it's one of the 3 hollows. So let's hope that's not something good. So we got a basic energy, Dunsparce, Hoppip. Yeah, so Sunday, my boyfriend and I pretty much just slept the day away. We were pretty much sleep deprived, so I was kind of shocked how much we slept. But I'm now well rested and ready to take on the week. So we have a Wingull. That was the one that has the white edging on the corner. Wingulls are cute. We have a Taurus and a Cerulege. And now for our second pack of the day. So my boyfriend and I discovered something called Rip and Ships, and those have been fun to watch. Do you guys watch them? Right, there you go, up for grabs. That one took forever to focus. Holy cow. Alright, so basic energy. And yeah, that was pretty much my week. And today we have there's this YouTuber that we watch who has a scheduled rip and ship for today, 9 p.m. EST. So, you know, I'm gonna rush home after my heels dance class to show up for that. So we're very excited. It's our first time watching a live one. So this is our Hollow Rockruff, Hollow Pupitar, and what is this? Oh my gosh, a Noivern EX. This is like our 5th one now. But hey, at least we pulled something, right? So those are the cards. And that pretty much concludes the video. So I'm quite excited for later today to see the rip and ship going on. It is so much fun just watching people open Pokemon packs and learning more about like this side of YouTube as well. So very much looking forward to that. Now I have to edit this video. It is now at the 30-minute mark. So I've been rambling on for 30 minutes. But one last thing I want to say. So the last time my boyfriend and I hopped on to a live stream of another Pokemon Poke YouTuber, my boyfriend wrote in the chat box, he was like, "Hey, my girlfriend and I are big fans. Your videos are pure fire." And it was so surreal to see him interact with our comment. Like, and my boyfriend was like, "Oh my god, I've never seen you fangirl before." And I don't know, it just felt so like cool, you know? So yeah, I hope that's kind of what I provide to you guys as well when we're interacting. Not in this weird sense of like, oh, it's me versus you and like you're a fan, but more so that the acknowledgement factor, the interacting factor, which makes it so fun. And that's like what I like to provide here as well. So enough of that rambling. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this Monday chatty video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord if you would like. Hope to see you guys in the next video. And take care, good luck, and have fun, guys. Bye.